Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chef Tunes, your favorite chef, me, the dark guy, aka Chef Tunes, baby. But anyways, we're doing big things, we're still doing new recipes, stuff like that. So anyways, everybody's still, asking for them good healthy sides, good healthy meals and stuff like that. And remember, everything starts in a vegetable. I'm a big fan of excluding carbs and starches for my meals as much as possible, but everyone always, needs some fries and potatoes and rice in their meals. So I'm a big fan of vegetables. I'm showing everybody how to mix and match all kinds of vegetables. So today what I did, I bought some mushrooms, I bought one red bell pepper, I bought some broccoli, and some green onions. And now another great thing that I'm also going to point out is if you see my videos, some of the vegetables already cut themselves, so I could just speed up the videos and kind of move faster on them. But I did get somebody to request out there that, they're having problems cutting the vegetables itself. They're wondering what techniques I'm using and what things. So before I start cooking them, I'm going to just cut them up in front of you so you get an idea how to clean, how to take care of these mushrooms and stuff like that and work with them. So just follow me real quick. So we got a little cutting board right here. We're gonna start with the asparagus. And actually, before we did, I'm gonna blanch my asparagus in boiling water. So I got a pot here. It was already boiling. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna salt this water. And I'm gonna add my broccoli in there first just to cook it for a little bit. So once you get this, right? Now, I don't know how many people are eating your party, so it's totally up to you how much you need. You might not need the whole broccoli. So what I do, I like to break them apart with my hand. You could use a knife itself, but I'm a little bit more in control. Once again, so I'm gonna cut them a little bit small, not too small, but a little bit. If you can see, they're bite size. I tell people make sure they're bite size. You don't want anybody looking embarrassing trying to bite into a vegetable they can't fit into their mouth. Right? So I got something like this. Right? You saw? I just pull back. No knife, nothing like that. So I'm gonna get some of that broccoli into my boiling water. Now this is a trick about adding broccoli to boiling water. If you look, it's gonna add it in there because my water's already boiling. I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna let this broccoli cook on its own, just with its water. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stir it up with my spoon. Remember the water salted. So now I get to this point, pull it back real quick. You saw that, right? So now we're gonna get our other pan nice and hot. We're gonna get a little bit of oil. Now if the pan starts getting too hot, folks, remember, turn on the heat. Now another great thing I want to point out in vegetables. Just because you eat vegetables doesn't mean you're eating right or healthy. And what I mean by that is some people tend to be concerned about their fats that they're using. So obviously at this point there's many choices. I'm using vegetable oil, there's olive oil, there's canola oil, there's coconut oil. I mean, they're just plain sesame oil. I mean, endless oils. So obviously it's totally up to you what you want to do. You go olive oil, you want to feel healthy. But I'm going to go with straight vegetable oil. I could cheat and go with some famous butter, but I'm just going to take this vegetable the easiest and simplistic way I can. So I'm going to come back over here. While I got the pan nice and hot, what I'm going to do, cut the pepper in half, right? Once you cut the pepper in half, grab yourself a trash bag, remove the stem, pull like this, pull like this, like this. Sorry, I'm thinking of my Mexican friends. But anyways, once you get to this point, just cut it up like this, right? I just cut them into nice bite chunks pieces. If you think they're too big, it's totally up to you. Cut them into a smaller piece. I think with the cooking, they're still gonna wilt a little bit, so we'll be good. At this point, amigos, grab your peppers, dump them in there. Right? Right, season your food, a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon pepper. What we're gonna let this cook for a minute first. Right? So at this point, we come back, grab your mushrooms. Right, you got a mushroom, totally up to you. You wanna use a stem, you could totally pull. You can see, just pull your stem, or you could use a stem. I have no problem with stem. Once again, don't cut these into real small pieces. Once again, if you can't use this knife, grab your little paring knife. All right, it's totally up to you. Whatever's safest for you. Remember, guys, safety's first. All right, so get that while those peppers. And once again, amigos, real quick, I'm pointing it out. You're looking at the steps that I'm doing. I didn't cheat. All I did start the boiling water, and I got the pan nice and hot. So I'm not cheating. Just showing you guys when you're guys gonna make vegetables. This should probably be the last item you make for your meal because you want them to make sure they're al dente, which is they're firm to the tooth, not soggy vegetables. So watch, I'm able to tell you, I'm able to have a conversation with you guys and come back. Remember, food is cooking. Stir it a little bit. All right, we're gonna come back, finish our mushrooms. And now at this point, it's totally up to you what vegetables you have. If you look at my videos, I'm using carrots, I'm using potatoes, I'm using asparagus, I'm using red onions, I'm using all the bell peppers, I'm using squash, I'm zucchini. just keep going through my videos and just get an idea what you want. So we went to the grocery store and we found the best deals on these vegetables that we're cooking here. Right, so once you get to that point, we did salt our vegetables, our peppers a little earlier. Right, now another thing about mushrooms, they're a sponge, they tend to absorb. If you notice, we had a little bit of extra oil in the pan and now there's no oil. So if you need to add more, feel free. But at this point, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sweat them out a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure everything's in there. Right, once again, folks, if you can't saute, just grab a spoon and keep stirring. Right, so at this point, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna strain my broccoli. Cover top, remove it. Right, simple as that. Just get that water out. Now I save a little bit of water, and I'll show you why. Okay, because I'm not planning to add any more oil to this pan. So I'm gonna add this broccoli, and with a little bit of water, hear that? That should do the trick. Come back. Now I know there's gonna be a little extra seasoning, and what I'm using here is lemon pepper. Once again, you'll hear in my videos, I'm a big fan of lemon pepper. I know what I'm gonna do because I like beer and I add lemon in my beer. Okay? So once you get to this point, that's simple. Zoom in a little bit, Carlitos, so they can start looking at the colors. We got that broccoli still looking nice and crisp, a nice green color. Our bell peppers, we got that red, we got the mushrooms, they're turning color. So obviously we're cooking all our vegetables in paste and we're not rushing them, and at the same time, we're making sure that all our vegetables cook together and we're not having mushy with nice al dente vegetables. Once you get something like this, we're gonna give it another 30 seconds. Once again, if you think you need a little bit more fluid or oil, this is where you add a little extra water and stuff like that. But what you wanna do, once again, I'm gonna show you guys, just do it family style like I do. I just grab a platter or a plate. Totally up to you. I'm gonna grab a plate. I'm gonna serve it. It's that easy, amigos. Let's go back to this table, our little presentation table, Carlitos. And there you go, amigos. Simple, easy, basic vegetable recipe. This is perfect for a steak, perfect for a chicken, piece of salmon. Once again, this right here, this vegetable mix, you probably feed about 4 people. Depending if you're not serving starch, maybe 3. But once again, just add a little bit more of the stuff I did. So there you have it, nothing hard. Once again, you could use asparagus, you could use peppers, zucchini, squash. Once again, just follow the steps and procedures on how to make sure that you're not overcooking some of the vegetables. So once again, guys, you guys gotta tune into these quick, easy recipes. Chef Toons is staying healthy. A lot of people out there say, oh, you're a chef, you get us fat. I don't get you fat, you do, because you're eating whatever they're serving you. Right, so I'm showing you guys how to make this quick, easy recipe. So you skip McDonald's, you skip going to your compa's house and you're eating the whole bag of Doritos. Eat some vegetables, bro. You're not gonna look any weaker. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, tune into these videos because we're over here having good times, showing everybody how to stay lean, healthy, even though the winter's coming up. So baby, stay tuned, Chef Toons, we're doing it big.